I had just one take at this month's short film, one shot. The actor needed to remember all their lines, nail the prop choreography, and capture it on film. Here's what happened.
Good evening. Due to technical difficulties, the news will not be accompanied by the usual graphical overlays. We apologise for this and hope that the alternative will suffice in the interim. Our first news story. Inflation has risen to its highest in 4 decades. The Prime Minister has argued that cuts will need to be made. However, they will not affect the taxpayer. The opposition have suggested that this will lead to an increase to %33%. In other news, the controversy surrounding the alleged illegal firing of 200 rail workers is ongoing. Protesters have gathered outside the headquarters in London this morning to protest the change. Some industry leaders have argued that the decision will lead to increased productivity. Some believe this to be a positive approach, while others have criticised the move. Elsewhere, just south of the city, 2 bodies have been discovered. The cause of the death is not yet known. However, detectives were able to recover footprints at the scene. In other news, the court case following the allegations of sexual assault against former MP Jane Simpkins has concluded. Ms. Simpkins has been found guilty and will be sentenced next month. The Broccoli estate has announced that Rhys George will be playing the next James Bond. George said it was an iconic role and that ever since discovering he will be playing the role, he has been walking on eggshells to not spill the news. And in the weather. A snowstorm is set to hit southern parts of the country. Specialists have labelled this as a sign of further rapid climate change. This concludes the news for this evening. Join us tomorrow where we will be having an in-depth look into the French kissing world record. See you tomorrow.
Well, we got it, but so much could have gone wrong. Thanks to the meticulous rehearsals, we managed to get what we needed under the confines of the budget from my patrons. This wasn't the only short film I've made where the food began to fly.